talk about how a leader should not be bossy. That is, bossy mean ordering someone without any respect. And in the previous chapter, we talked about a matriarch who was bossy, always ordering her husband in the presence of the guest. And I had a blessing of taking this lady with me to a conference in Kinshasa, Zaire. And at the airport, we were met by a bishop who came to take us to where the conference was. And as he was driving, our matriarch shouted to him and said, "Slow down!" And the bishop, who did not want to be commanded by a woman, she said, "This is Dr. Meg driving." He had very little English, and then the matriarch shouted and said, "Slow down, we do not want to die." And then he answered, "This is Professor Dr. Meg Bishop driving. Die, go heaven." And then he drove decisively and aggressively, and he was able to take us safely where he was taking us. So when you are bossy, you really intimidate or you hurt that person who is very dear to you. And so we have to learn how to lead gently, and we are going to follow the footstep of Jesus Christ in his leadership. At one time, Jesus told his disciples, "I am not going to call you, I'm going to call you friends." And he said that after he had washed their feet. So instead of being bossy, you need to be gentle, and even doing some of the services, like the one which Jesus did of washing the disciples' feet. And if you do that, your partner will be encouraged, she will respect you, or he will respect you. But when you become bossy, you are also training your children to be bossy. So let us follow the footstep of Jesus Christ in leadership, and that is servant leadership.